UFC delivered yet again with UFC Qatar last Saturday. It was a star-studded event with the likes of Ilia Topuria, Islam Makhachev, Khamzat Chimaev and Paddy Pimblett as well. There were no title fights in the entire fight card, but then it was a very important event for the lightweight division and for the welterweight division, especially because of what happened last week at UFC 322 with Islam Makhachev winning the UFC welterweight title. So starting with the co-main between Ian Gary and Bilal Muhammad. Ian Gary put on a beautiful performance again. Gary stuffed all of Bilal Muhammad's takedowns. Gary landed some clean shots on Bilal Muhammad, but he kept on coming. He kept on pressing forward. He kept on pressuring. There is a reason why he is the former welterweight champion of the world. We have multiple title contenders in the queue, but I believe Ian Gary has done enough, in my opinion, to be at the top of that list. But don't get me wrong, I don't think the fight between Gary and Islam is as big as the fight between Ilia and Islam Makhachev. But there is a story here as well. It's Dagestan versus Ireland all over again. It's Khabib's prodigy versus Conor McGregor's prodigy. It is a big fight. If not the biggest, it's definitely a huge fight. So moving on to the main event between Arman Tsarukyan and Dan Hooker. Arman was fighting after a year and a half, but there were no signs of ring rust. His performance was flawless. He was doing pretty good on the feet, but once the fight went to the ground, he completely dominated with some vicious ground and pound, and Dan Hooker could not keep up with his grappling skills and ultimately gave up an arm triangle and then got stopped on the second round. With that amazing performance, I think Arman Tsarukyan has solidified his name as the true #1 contender for the lightweight title. There were rumors of Ilia fighting Paddy Pimblett before Arman Tsarukyan, but the fact that UFC waited till this event before announcing that fight tells me that UFC wanted to see how this fight is going to play out. The way that it has played out, I think Arman Tsarukyan is going to be the next opponent for Ilia Topuria, and I am excited for that one. And I think if Ilia wins, the potential fight between Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria grows even bigger. So these were my thoughts on UFC Qatar. And if you like these videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Fight Talk with Moji, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. And until then, keep punching.